this is my very nice way of ending the day. It's Friday today, out with little Mai and Danny. We've just had a little trip around the village. It's got Micah out doing a little bit, but also helps with Annie getting a little bit of fitness in time for the funeral. Anyway, the rest of today's video is just a collection of clips, back to the usual random collection of clips from throughout the last few days. So I hope you all enjoy them. And we may see some of you on our Saturday morning live feed time tomorrow. We're having a bit of a horsey kitchen restock this week. So it started today with a delivery of some more oranges, carrots, bananas, apples. I don't usually have carrots at this time of year because they do tend to go a little bit slimy quite quickly. So just order in a bag at a time when we do. And the chests are all looking a little bit empty. That's the last of the hay nuts in there. And then that's looking a tad empty. That's looking very empty. And that's looking very empty. So we have a delivery coming to this week from Thunderbrooks. So a huge shout out to everybody once again who contributes off the wish list, whether it's treats. So we've got all these goodies here and the Thunderbrooks treats over here, or whether it's the bags of feed or the different supplements that they have, which we have over here. We've got the Hestivard, Agnus Castus, Omega Vitality, Boswellia. This is Honnes's supplement, the Sarcoes, that I've now put Iceman onto. And we have Skin and Respiration. What else do we have? The Butte, because there's quite a few of them on Butte. Nutriquin and Liquid Gold, which is really good stuff. So yeah, huge thank you to everybody who helps us with all of those to keep all the boys and girls well fed. And here's the latest feed delivery. So we've got a big pallet full of the Thunderbrooks feed and treats and supplements on the back of this big lorry. And there's Iceman over there having a clean up with Jodie. Now just to unpack it all. Hey Bailey, is this better than sports day?
No, I came down here because I was passing through to go to have to get knives for cooking.
And I collared you for this, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because you are supposed to be on sports day today, aren't you?
Listen, I just want my garlic paste, bro.
Oh, okay.
I just want my knives to make garlic paste.
Okay, you can go and do that once you've helped with all the unloading. Because it's helping all of us, and especially Jodie, because we can't ask pregnant Jodie to lift a load of bags, can we?
No.
No. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Off you go. All packed away. 1, 2, 3 chests full of feed that should last for the next, I think about 2.5 months. So once again, a massive, massive thank you to everybody who buys this feed and the supplements off the wish list on our website.
When they're like this, well, not but like when I did that otter, she was quite sore.
Yeah.
And heat. I just literally do this here, and then on the back and the bottom, and just do 2 areas.
Right.
And it took 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then get them used to it.
Yeah.
And then.
Yes. Which would help.
The big ring doesn't like it's quite weak.
Yeah. Very important.
How she quite doesn't mind it here.
Yeah, further back,
Yeah,
but then that's the bit where there was always the dip, wasn't there?
Doesn't seem to be too.
And that's on what? That's on.
Guys, maybe we should start. Remember, I should remember next time to start with that.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Hey, little Smurfy. He's still got his poultice on, and Chris is going to be coming tomorrow to have a look at it. He is walking a little bit better, I'm pleased to say. So it's been a lovely, really warm day here today. Excuse my ramp on the lorry still being down. That's because we not long ago got back from Mel's, where Nero had his second Hoffmag session and Doubtson had her first. Here's the two girlies, Neeky Noodles and Ren. They're having a night out in the turnout. They're both doing okay. And then if we go down here, it's all very peaceful and quiet on the yard now. Go down, and I think we've got a few of the free reigners in there we did a minute ago. They like to shelter in here out of the sun. There we go, we've got an Annie Bottom on the right. And then Hida and Doubtson's actually free reigning tonight. You're leaving poor Inna and Mike all on their own. But here's Nero looking very, very mellow after his second session. And Frey came along and was a great help and got some wonderful footage. So if you've not seen his first PMF session, that's up on the YouTube channel now, and it's really quite interesting. And his full second session will appear there very soon once I've put all the clips together. But for now, just enjoy this little bit of Mel applying the PEMF to his injured hock.
Okay.
You can tell he's thinking about it this time. Tamara and I have just been enjoying a nice evening in the sunshine on the decking.
Oh,
It is so lovely. There's little Millie Moo, Mum's dog, who's been covering me in hair just now. But it's so lovely and peaceful. But we've got these really nice liquid amber trees that we've got on here. And we just discovered something quite unusual sitting in the base of it. This has suddenly appeared, and it was upside down, just sat in the top of the pot here. Now, I always thought that wasp nests were built in roofs or in enclosed spaces, but they've decided that they want to build their nest at the bottom of the liquid amber tree. So I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do with it, whether we just leave it there.
It's fascinating.
It'd
be
is.
lovely to watch them.
It would. Because there's a little...
Is that the queen one? The largest one?
I don't know. Somebody on
this
here
one,
will know.
This one here. Isn't she beautiful? Of course, we've turned it over because it looked like it was something mouldy
Yeah.
when it was turned up the other way.
Do you think we should turn it back?
Maybe we should. She's big, isn't she?
So that's what it looked like.
I thought it was a mouldy mushroom.
It does look like a mouldy mushroom. Good morning. We've got the usual beautiful bird song this morning. There's one of them. I'd like to say whether it was a swallow, a swift, or anything else, but I'm not very good on my birds. But we often get a lot of the birds flying in and out of the barns. And over here in Bessie's barn, there's been lots of them. And I'm hoping that I can show you, because Bessie's barn has had babies. If they're going to poke their little heads out the top. Oh, there's the solarium. And we can just see up there the little babies. I spotted 4 or 5 of them yesterday. There's definitely 2 popping out there this morning. And I think this must be the parents up here, because they were just dive bombing me as I came out of the barn. So we'll leave them in peace. We are now the very proud owners of 2 of these thin line muzzles, with a huge thank you to Jamie, who's ordered another one. So Renska has been the perfect model again. Yolanda's been wearing hers while she's been down in the orchard with Hoitzer. But we're going to do a swap today, so I'm going to bring Hoitzer, Jubbers and Yolanda up, and Ren and Niki Noodles are going to wear the 2 thin line muzzles, because, as you know, the other muzzle that we had on Nika rubbed her quite badly under the chin. So we'll see whether she manages to keep this on and her boots this time. Go on, Jubbers, we're going in now. Look at you, you look very dishevelled. Come on, Jubbs. Says I've got to get the last little bit of grass. So they're going to come back up to their house, and at least then they can shelter inside when the flies are getting too bad. Back in their house, taken Yodel's muzzle off for now, because there's not quite so much grass out here. And we'll get Ren and Nika down into the orchard now. Oh, hoitsy poitsy. Right, Jodie's just taken Niki Noo's boots off, and that's looking really good actually.
Yeah.
Really clean. So you're going to fill it with some putty.
Yeah, put some more in, 'cause it has come out slightly, but because it's nice and clean, it's, yeah, a lot better. And the boots are still doing good, they're not rubbing, so...
She just gets a few shavings and bits and pieces in there, but it's keeping her foot nice and dry and supported. So let's see if you can keep them on in the field this time. So this is where the other muzzle had rubbed her, literally within the space of 12 hours on both sides there. But this one should be so much nicer. You and your auntie. Let's hope the heat stops her running around and the boots stay on. That's better than last time anyway. It's one of those few days where we actually wash them down with cold water. But as Micah and Inna have come in for the day, Inna's doing a little bit of groundwork with Jodie, and I'm just giving Mai a bit of pamper time and a nice cold hose because it's very, very hot today. Now there's lots of reasons why we wash and groom the horses quite regularly, but just doing Micah, this is another classic example. As I was washing her back legs, I felt this between them, and it's a horrible nasty tick, but at least we have these very good little tick removers, so I will get it out. So this just slides over the tick, and it's quite a big fat one, so it's obviously been there a little while. And then you just twist it round and it brings it out, complete with the little legs. This is a little job for today. This is our barn where we store some of the old carriages. So that's my original antique Phaeton carriage. And then under all that rubbish there, and with little Twixie sitting on the top, is my replica Friesian Sace. But over in the back corner is a little sleigh that we got many, many years ago that I've never actually used. But because Bailey is doing the pantomime again this year and it's Snow Queen, I promised to drag it out and get some pictures to see whether it would be any use for their production. So it's a good excuse to have a good clear out in this barn, because we collect a lot of rubbish in here. There it is, all uncovered. Didn't get it out for a clean, but at least pictures and dimensions have gone to the Panto team, and we'll see whether they want to use it. Now, unfortunately, Chris has been held up, so he can't come and have a look at little Princey, but you can see already how much better he's walking there, apart from when he goes onto the horrible stones. So we're going to just get that little bandage off, repoultice his foot, and hopefully Chris will be able to get to us on Monday. Little Princey waiting patiently there while I get everything for his poultice. We've still got Dow up here, who's super chilled after her PEMP session yesterday. Then we got little Floppy Doo standing guard. Spesh, who's having some Susan time with a nice little pamper with Susan. And then little Peppa Pig over there with her little muddy face, so she's been trying to find muddy puddles. Oh, Hidary, you're very tired. There's lots of yawns. Oh, it's such a hard life on a hot sunny day, isn't it? He was babysitting this morning with Nero over here, tucking into a hay ball there, but Nero's having a bit of Iceman time, and you'll see that Iceman has a fly mask on because overnight he came up in hives all over his face, so the flies have obviously been really bothering him, and he is a little sensitive soul. So you're completely covered up there, and hopefully by tomorrow all of those hives will have gone down and you'll still have your fly mask on. A little pretty butterfly has come to supervise me poulticing Prince's foot. They are beautiful, these ones. I don't want to disturb it. I do need to get to his foot.
I wake up in the morning with a smile on my face, feeling thankful for the love and the happiness we chase. Sun is shining brightly, sky so blue and clear. With every breath I take, I'm grateful you are near. So grateful, yeah. Thank you for the laughter, thank you for the tears. Thank you for the moments that we hold dear. Thank you for the love, thank you for the light. I'm grateful every day. You make my world so bright, oh so bright. The world can be a crazy place, with valleys and with peaks, but you bring joy into my life. Turn frowns into cheeks, through all the ups and downs. You've been my savior.